speak honestly, doing closed caption. April 16th, 2019, Royal Palm Beach Strikers Soccer Board Meeting.
Please stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
All right, welcome everybody. Called order 6:35 p.m. Roll call, Corbacero,
Here.
Fernando Casal,
Here.
Sean O'Connor,
Here.
Amy Santiago,
Here.
Village Liaison Cheryl Sawyer,
Here.
and hopefully Shinoy Ragaraj will be able to meet with us later on. President's report, final count on our registration for the this current spring season, 524 members, which is a pretty good number.
Oh, that's our best
Yeah. So
this decade. Yep.
So let's keep up the good work on that. We're doing some things right here, and hopefully we can continue doing that. Treasurer's report.
Okay.
Amy?
For the recreational checking, March, beginning balance was 44,104.92, ending with 23,986.93. Savings started at 30,146.65, ended with 30,148.19.
Point what?
19.
All right, all in,
Well, we gotta make a motion.
does anybody have a motion?
Motion to accept the checking balance of $23,986.93 and the savings balance of $30,148.19 for the month of March.
I second that.
All in favor?
Yep.
Any opposed? Already accepted and approved will be the previous month's treasurer's report for the recreation program. If we can just bounce backwards, for some reason I skipped over this and I'm not sure why. But the reading and approval of the previous month's minutes.
I emailed them out the night of the last meeting, so.
Everybody
Yeah,
had an opportunity?
I
to-
know. I
We
reviewed.
fixed it, and Amy gave me a couple
I
typos, and I
reviewed it.
sent the second.
Right, so everybody had an opportunity to look at that. If somebody would like to put a motion forth.
A motion to approve last month's minutes.
I second that.
All in favor?
Yep.
Alrighty, the last month's minutes are accepted and approved. DOC report, we're gonna skip over that, and we'll just combine the two later. Registrar referee report, Shinoy's not here, so we'll move past that. Open comments from membership regarding recreation program, anyone? Alrighty. Unfinished business. Yes.
Did you guys get my email about next year's schedule for rec?
Yes, everybody saw that today?
So next month, we're gonna have to talk about it and figure out what the dates we wanna use.
All right.
Basically, it starts September 1, and
All right, this is perfect with regards to fields anyways. Alrighty, U19 refs, we discussed this last week, and I can't remember, I was thinking this morning, I couldn't remember whether or not we addressed, or we determined what we were gonna do moving forward with the U19 age group for the number of referees that we use.
well, for this year, we're staying at pat, I thought.
So stay as is?
It's only a couple weeks left.
All right.
We couldn't do anything because we weren't like against the rules to have only 2 refs, and you don't want to drop it to 1, so kind of stuck.
No such rules, but we'll play along.
That's what I heard.
I'll have to,
But next year- but-
Google that later on.
Okay, next year for U19, though, you gotta remember, we have 29 in U19 right now. 4 are aging out. U16, we have 16 players moving up. That gives us possibly 40 kids next year, 41.
I'm just concerned that it was kind of a little messy this year, that we
Yeah, well,
lose a lot of the current 19s.
It was messy, because it's gonna be growing pains when you do stuff like this. It's a change. But if we get all 16 kids to move up, we'll have 40 next year, and then the year after that, we'll get all the kids that are in U16 now that will be there,
Just,
plus the last year of the U19, so. I think it's gonna grow
and that's something else that we need to talk later about the goals, the conversation we have.
for next
Saturday,
season, right?
To make
Size
it,
of the goals
the
and all
UA.
that.
Hey, Sean,
All right.
I didn't get the email.
Okay. I will send it.
I have the email.
All right.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. I need to have
You are out of the loop.
I'm gonna forward it to you right now.
Alrighty, moving forward, summer camp, we had discussed, this last month, and I made a little flyer over here with the help of, the U11 manager Boyd, for the summer camp. This is, a little prototype of the flyer that'll get sent out and passed out at rec, and, we'll put this on our website also. And what we're trying to do here is we're trying to create a little buzz, and take advantage of the fact that, Coach Dexter, comes to us with all of this experience, international, and, you know, he has his own, you know, academy, so to speak. So, we're in a sense developing into a relationship with Skeen Academy for championship soccer. So,
Oh, that's the name of his academy? Okay.
so, you know, we will be feeding off of each other, so to speak, and, yeah, and, you know, the first thing will be, well, hopefully at tryouts, but, you know, the summer camp will be a good way for us to promote Coach Dexter and to promote our program at the same time. So those days are gonna be, it's gonna be a 2-week camp. The first week will be for U9 through U12, utilizing Zone 3, or that's what I've requested, but that's probably not gonna happen. It's gonna be Zone 1 or Zone 2, actually.
Correct.
In June 11th through June 14th. Week 2, which will be U13 and above, will be June 18th through June 21st, either in zone, that's supposed to say 1 or 2, I don't know what 4 and 5 mean, I don't know why I did that. Also, we spoke about Academy Night, Friday nights, once rec season starts up. Again, that's something I'd like to sit and discuss with everybody and try to figure something out, how we can do this, where it's beneficial to the entire program, and, you know, another thing for our competitive coaches to participate in for a number of, you know, reasons. New business, board elections, the president position and the treasurer position are up for re-election next month. So I'm gonna take this opportunity, I'd like to nominate Amy Santiago as treasurer. Once again, she's done such a wonderful job, so I just wanted to put that on the record.
Contentions.
Alrighty.
And I want to nominate for president Mal Hassan. Almost got myself divorced there.
If everybody's okay with me running again, I'll accept the nomination.
Yep.
If you guys want to change, that's fine also. Would you like a change?
No.
Alrighty,
know anybody else that can do what you
Alrighty.
do.
alrighty. I don't even know what I'm doing. So,
That's very obvious, but
yes, alrighty, so,
I'll have to think about my
all
nomination.
right, and once somebody's nominated, they cannot think about it. It's official. All right.
that was in the bylaws.
That's
before you-
actually gonna be a new rule in the bylaws. Alrighty, so, also unfortunately, our secretary, our current secretary, Sue Palma, submitted her resignation this morning. Hate to see her go. And I'd like to say thank you to Sue for everything that she's done, and she's done a lot. And,
Yeah, she has.
she has worked on a lot of projects with me, and she's undertaken a lot on herself, and, again, you know, we talk about the numbers that we have, and, you know, part of that could be due to Sue's efforts, so I want to personally thank her for that. With that being said, that position is now vacant, and since that position's vacancy has occurred with half of the term done with, an appointment for that position is permissible. And with qualifications and everything else that are required to sit in one of the director positions, I'm going to go ahead and appoint Corinne Corbacero as the new secretary. So she will have the option of either remaining where she is or sliding down a couple of seats. But nonetheless, she's gonna be the secretary.
Did you notice how you didn't ask her?
No, it's not, and again.
Okay, oh, you did notice that. As long as I
it's,
just wanted to note that.
Again, that's why it's called appointing, you have no choice.
You were voluntold.
This position wasn't a requested position, it's a appointed position, so.
Mandatory, no questions asked.
Correct.
But just think of the pay bump.
There's the door.
All right.
Just think of that. You're making twice what you make.
Now, one of the things also that Sue had, one of the things that, the tasks that Sue had performed was with regards to the incentive program. She was basically my right-hand person for the competitive program, and she was our competitive coordinator who handled a bunch of administrative tasks regarding the competitive program, from registration packets, birth certificates, kind of a pain. But once she got the hang of it, I'm not gonna lie, it was still a pain. But with that, and because of the fact that we do have a open spot for another board member, I'm gonna go ahead and appoint Vanessa Donadio as another board member. And Vanessa has performed, or she possesses the necessary prerequisites for becoming a board member, from the attendance requirements to the children in the program requirements. And
She was a manager.
she's a manager for several years on the competitive teams, and she deals with a lot of this nonsense anyways. So Vanessa, like I explained to Corinne, I'm not requesting that this happens. So if you'd like to come up and take a seat and join the club.
All right. That looks like that.
This is best, when all board members are forced positions. It seems to run smoothly that way.
Now, I just want you guys to understand, my daughter played her last game for Royal Palm Beach in November of 2011. So, you guys got a while.
Good luck.
Rec adjournment? Dude,
Yes, does anybody want to add anything on the rec portion?
Oh, one thing.
Congratulations, Vanessa.
Yes, congratulations. Cheryl, can we get like half a dozen more sandbags for the rest of the rec season? We're running low.
I thought you were going to order sandwiches. I was like, Cheryl, can you get us some sandwiches?
Well, if I thought it would work, I would ask for that. Okay, motion to adjourn the rec portion at 6:46.
I second that.
All right, all in favor? Any opposed? All righty, 6:50 PM.
6:46.
Is it 6:46?
Looking at
Okay.
that clock up there.
That is a
clock
bad
is-
clock, all
We'll
righty.
have 6:45, but
6:46, if that's what Sean says, for the rec adjournment and call to order for competitive program. President's report. We are tirelessly ending down our season for the competitive program. Very tiring season this year for just a multitude of reasons. We're hoping next season that our competitive program is going to grow. We've made some changes to the program, including I have created a curriculum for not just for the competitive program, but for the entire program, recreation and competitive, where coaches will be instructed to follow the curriculum. And this will be, we will go over this at our monthly coaches meetings to make sure everybody's on track. But all of the teams in our program will now be playing with the same formations. 11v11 will play with the same style and formation as will the 9v9s and 7v7s. Also, certain technical drills will be required portion, and they've been written out and drawn out for all of the coaches, so that all of the teams will be conducting the same practice drills during each practice session. And the reason for this curriculum is not just for a structural standpoint, but because we want to make sure that it is as easy as possible for us to be able to move kids around throughout the program and as they progress, as well as being able to move coaches around from team to team, where it's not that big of a learning curve for anybody as they move around the program. So that's what I've been doing for the last couple of months. Along with that, and I was thinking of possibly, I want to say rebranding ourselves in a sense, but because of the changes that we're making and with the advent of a club-wide curriculum, possibly even doing something with the club's logo. Maybe a new modern logo, change of direction logo, whatever it is. So we're kind of going to play around with that and see what we can come out with. Maybe make a logo, maybe even make a logo a bit more simplistic and without as many details to it, which would then in turn make it a little bit easier for them to put it on things. But we'll see, and we'll talk about that. And,
Anyway.
yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll see what you guys think. If not, then if not, I'm fine either way. So whatever you guys would like to do on that, just a suggestion. Just kind of wanted to take the program in another direction, and just want people to understand that there's going to be some changes here with things. Treasurer's report, Amy.
Okay, competitive checking started with 33,563.59, ended with 35,175 even. The savings started at 10,013.25, ended with 10,013.76. And the stipend account was at 10,724 with no change.
Okay, motion to accept the competitive checking balance at $35,175, the savings account at $10,013.76, and the stipend account at $10,724.
Second.
All in favor?
Yep.
Alrighty, any opposed? All right. We will accept the treasurer's report for the previous month for the competitive program. Accepted and approved. DOC report. We'll talk about some other things a little later in the agenda. Registrar referee, Shanoy's not here. Palm Beach Soccer League, South Florida League. Palm Beach Soccer League is winding down. Handful of games left for our competitive teams that are participating in that league's late season. Nothing of any importance other than the fact that the Palm Beach League tournament, which we were gonna at one point host, that's gonna be held, was it 2 weeks? 2 weeks, and they're gonna be doing it down in Delray, and we'll see. Open comments for membership regarding competitive program.
Gio, anything?
Gio, anything you'd like to say? Nothing. You're good.
Big chance.
You're good, Gio. All right. Gio's good. All right. Unfinished business. Same thing that we have on pretty much all the time. Outstanding balances, we have to start figuring those out. This is the time. And I also had sent over that not in good standing process. They have to have everything filed by May 24th at 5 PM to make it official, apparently. Also, Seminole Field number 9. We currently have it in the spring for Monday, Wednesday. From 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and on Tuesday and Thursday, from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. If we can share, you know what, I'll speak to Steve about that, but, all right, so, the way it works, then, Monday, Wednesday, 6 to 9 in the spring, and Tuesday, Thursday, 6 to 8 for the fall and the spring. Hopefully, if any adjustments can be made, either, you know, maybe we can pick up another field over at Seminole, or we can, at a minimum, you know, get an extra hour on Tuesday and Thursday. That would help tremendously with the anticipated growth that we're expecting in the competitive program. New business, competitive program, tryout schedule. Went ahead and set our tryout schedule, and I had Sue and Josanne set all this up online for the website, announcing our tryout schedule. What it's going to be is, I have to actually pull this up myself. It's going to be on May 28th, Tuesday, May 28th. The boys, U9 through U12, will go from 6 to 7:30. Then the U13 to U18 will be 7:30 to 9. They will also do the same on Thursday, May 30th. Then the girls on Wednesday, May 29th. The U9, U12, 6 to 7:30. U13 and above, 7:30 to 9 o'clock. They will also do that on Friday, May 31st. Then on Saturday, June 1st, both the boys and girls will be having the final tryouts. U9 through U12 girls will be from 10 to 11:30. U13 to U18 girls will be from 12 to 1:30. The U9 to U12 boys will be from 1:30 to 2:30. And it's supposed to be 1 o'clock to 2:30. And the U13 to U18 boys will be 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. All right, and again, we'll send that out. You gotta kind of hold it kind of weird, like.
Yeah, well, I just want to take a picture of it, so you know the numbers right.
Hold on, I'll just send it to you.
All right.
It's easier. It's like cockeyed though.
I tried writing it down, I couldn't keep up with you.
I think I got it.
That's all right, we'll just send it to me later, because I have it right for the notes.
And,
Yep.
Of course.
Sean. I remember the good old days when I used to be able to see. Alrighty, I just sent it. All right, and the tryouts will be conducted on zones 1, 2, and 3, which are fields 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the field assignments, a map will be diagrammed for that as we get a little closer. Additionally, May 6th to May 24th, we'll also be conducting tryouts at a much smaller scale. And these are for any kids that are currently registered in other programs. If they wanted to attend, I will be putting a schedule out for those days also. Designated days and
After the 11th,
designated,
it's not a problem.
yeah, designated days and times that correspond to competitive teams' tryout schedule. And explain that a little bit more later. Request cases already. I had spoken with Cheryl about this earlier today. Requesting cats and/or Seminole for August 1st. Yeah, and what one large field will be available for us. So if we had to do anything, we can maybe even do something small inside of the one field, if that need be. But that should be able to, we should be okay from August 1st to September 1st with just the one field there. Additionally, we'll probably be requesting Seminole because the competitive teams are gonna be starting their practice, around mid-July or August 1st, somewhere around there. Also, indoor training. I was gonna speak with the village regarding any possibilities of obtaining maybe an hour and a half, maybe once a week for use of the gym. If not over here, then I'm gonna reach out to some of the schools in the area to see if that's something that we could use as a possibility for some indoor training. Just another something for the members of our program. What we had in mind was like futsal, a little futsal training. Just again, another thing that they'll be receiving, for the buck. That's it. Does anybody else have anything they want to add to?
There's nothing that we can do on that field 8 for anything for the parents shading or misting or something to cool down that area while we watch games. I have to mention it. That's the only field that, there's nothing that you can hide underneath to stay shaded. And the parents hide behind the goals, which the referees kick them out because they're not supposed to be there. So
That's something that, the village, if they had any suggestions for that. I know they planted some little trees
on the other side, yeah.
Which, those are gonna be awesome, probably in 30 years. And they'll help those people. We'll all be long gone from
Speak for
heat,
yourself.
from skin
Shadow's still be
cancer
here.
and all that. But yeah, if there's anything. Oh, also, and I don't know if I had said this before. I know I thought it. I don't know if I ever expressed it out loud. Is there any way the village would consider behind the goals of field 7 and field 8, maybe a netting that goes across so that balls aren't constantly going into the fields over there? And then the kids don't have to go in the fields
Or go
when
into
it's
the woods.
dark out, and then you get eaten up by the bugs and everything when you're in there.
And then the poor squirrels, they're all traumatized up in there.
This is balls going into the
woods.
The woods.
Right at the Crestwood side, so it'd be the north side of both those fields.
So, and we see them a lot at a lot of the other parks that, with the travel teams when we go to, we see them a lot. Just, it seems like at one point
We did have netting.
there was, okay, because it looks like on the side, at the far end of field 8, it looks like there were some poles
Yeah.
that were,
Yeah, we had netting
Up
back
there.
there because we used to run the fields that way. We didn't have 8 going north-south. We had 2 fields going
going
east-west.
east. Gotcha.
And then we had netting along there, along that fence, yeah. But then the sun ate it up, and that's why it's gone. And then we moved the fields, and it didn't matter.
But if there's a way to do something like that, I mean, that would be, that,
Just behind the goals, for 15 feet on either side, so it would be 20, 40 feet, I would
so if a
imagine.
ball goes sailing over the net or to the side of the net, it doesn't go deep into the woods.
Okay.
Over the top of the net, too.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know how you've been putting the caution tape on that little area and
Yes.
stuff? Corinne had mentioned, what if we put poles or fencing or something? Right next to the
Glass.
concession stand, the first
It was 4x4.
parking area or something, there's a little grass area that we've had some issues with people parking there.
Which becomes dangerous, because there's
Right.
cars jammed in there.
People are stopping to drop off kids and everything, whatever, so he's gone to putting some flags up with caution tape, like, don't park here and everything.
That's just on
but-
Saturdays, but during the week.
Right, yeah, during the week, but it's not quite as crowded
Right.
most nights.
Just that one
whatever, but-
time, Tuesday, Thursday at 7:30.
Yeah, well, that too.
Well, they should, it's not a parking spot. That's it's not a
Right.
park, it's grass. It's not, they're not supposed to park there.
And
Right.
we've called to have them moved. I've never seen them come by though.
To give tickets?
Yeah.
We good?
So, would you all prefer to have no standing, no parking, no stopping at that?
You know, they put those little concrete triangles which tear up tires. I've seen people do that like on their, people drive over their
Yes,
lawn at corners.
yes.
They're concrete, they're like.
That
they're
might
like-
be a cheap solution.
Stones, the little stones or whatever.
Yeah, but they're triangle, they're like pyramids. They're pyramids.
How about a bollard?
Yeah, but
Whatever.
You need to put what? How many you need to put there?
Couple,
10?
20 maybe, I don't know.
Nails and glass, and I think that.
Yeah, I could get pressure treated wood and
have-
just put sheetrock screws straight up. That would be my pleasure.
Right, there's 4x4s on the other side going toward the fields, like the wood blocks that are in there. They could do the same thing on
Yeah.
the other
They
side.
could even, they could even just do a wood fence around there.
Yeah.
Just, whatever they can do, but really, you don't really want a wood fence because if somebody does have to go around somebody,
Then you gotta.
you know what I mean?
Just something, not where it's like totally like,
Immovable, right?
yeah, but just something that just, it's a deterrent as opposed to like some type of permanent thing.
We need to have a board cop with a ticket book.
No, but like you're saying, whether you get like maybe, 5 of those stone triangle things that you just set there.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody wants to get out of the car and move the stone things themselves to park,
bless
then you know what? They deserve to park there then, let them.
Dude, you almost set the record for the shortest meeting.
You could have been out of here.
You could have been. Okay, we good?
Yeah.
All right, motion, I'm gonna check the exact time. Motion to end the competitive portion at 7:03.
I second that.
All in favor?
Yep.
All right. Adjourned.